I want to talk about the free finger principle, and that's just about that we are mainly carrying the racket with these three fingers, and this finger is basically just for supporting and stabilization. So these three fingers, your thumb, your pointing fingers and the longest finger, is responsible for carrying the racket. Many of us hold like this, and not with only these three fingers, but we are going to use this finger and the smallest finger when we're about to hit the shuttle. So for example, if I hit in that direction holding too tight, it will be something like that. But if I mainly carried the shuttle, if I mainly carry the racket with these three fingers and in the last thing I squeeze, the movement will be much more like that, much more sharp sound. And what I'm actually telling you is that when I'm holding the racket, it's these three fingers that is mainly holding it, and this finger is for stabilization. So that means every time I'm about to hit, these three fingers is responsible for carrying the racket, and these two other fingers help by generating power by squeezing in the last second. So try to see if this is how you hold the racket. In the forehand, not like that, but much more out here. And the racket actually is all the way out here in your fingers, so you have some space for the racket to wobble around. Okay? And in the backhand, it's these three fingers again, responsible for carrying the racket, and these two is just when I'm about to hit, then squeeze down like that. You can actually hear the racket. If I'm doing like this, I will be much more tense in my arm. With this, much more relaxed, and it feels much better. Talking about this free finger principle, I just want to show you three shots. One of them is the clear, the other is the backhand, and the other is the forehand. And what's in common for all of these shots is that I'm going to hold very tight and use my 5-finger grip. And for the other one, I do this 3-finger. And then you'll be able to see the difference. So if I'm holding like this, doing my forehand with my clear, the movement will be like that. And with the 3-finger principle, I'm holding loose, carried by these 3 fingers. And in the last second, I squeeze with these 2 to generate extra power. So that will look something like this. This is the 5-finger. Okay, all right, quite solid. Yeah, need a record. 3. That will be much sharper movement, because in the last second the grip is actually pointing towards the shuttle, and then I hit not like this, but the racket, the shaft of the racket actually comes first, and then I hit. So that might be a simple way of actually practicing this. See when you're about to hit that the shaft is coming first, so you're not doing like that. This is still too tight. You can see it's the 5 fingers, but this now it's only these 3 fingers that carries. So the shaft comes first, and then you hit. That's also what actually applies in the other shot. So now I'm going to show you this backhand. This will be the 5-finger, much more stiff, and this will be the 3 fingers movement. So also again, when I'm about to hit the shuttle with my 5 fingers, the racket basically just comes first in a line. But when I'm about to hit with the 3-finger principle, then the shaft also comes first, as you can see. So this is the 5 fingers, all right, and this will be the 3 fingers. Much better. Now for the last one, and that's the forehand. So I just need to change the direction here, and this is the forehand. So also here in the forehand, it's about this 3-finger principle, and when I'm not doing it, it will look something like that. When I'm hitting, the movement will be much more stiff, and when I'm carried with these 3 fingers, the shaft will come first, and followed by this quick snap. So for example, this will be the 5-finger, where I'm just carrying it very tight and give it some energy. Alright, and now the shaft will come first. Using the 3 fingers, tighten up in the last second. And the movement will be much more quick. So I just want to show you what I was talking about, where the shuttle actually landed. So you see these 3 shuttles closest to me. There's one just right here, and then the other 2 is over here. This one was the forehand. That one was not the forehand, the one over my head. That one was my backhand. And that was also my backhand, so quite a bit different there. And the last one over here was my forehand. Many of us is told that it's all about the grip or the forearm rotations or whatever. They say the body rotation, get the weight forward or anything like that. But most of the time it's actually just about how fast are you able to move your arm. Because how in the earth would you ever be able to create a forehand clear if you only can throw like this? If you are not able to move your arm faster than that, then you simply never will be able to do this forearm clear. You start by using some energy in creating a fast movement with your arm to see if you can get it faster out here to make this solid throw. So maybe go to the ocean or something like that and throw out some stones, see how long can it goes. Because when you're able to move your arm fast enough, then you might also be able to throw longer or to hit stronger. When you're able to move your arm fast, then you can begin to focus about this 3-finger principle. But not before that. It's also what applies in the backhand. So for example, if I do in my backhand, my only option is to throw shuttles like that. Then how in the earth will I ever be able to create a backhand clear that goes to the rear court? I really need to be able to use some energy and see if I'm able to throw it longer. So when I do this powerful movement, my weight also goes forward. That's many of us stand like this and do backhand like that. But in the last one, that will be much more like that. And when we do that, then we're able to do some powerful shots. If we're able to move our arm fast, then we can do our backhand clear. And that's what we want. So please don't only focus on the grip and the forearm, but please focus on that your arm is moving fast enough. When it's doing that, then begin to focus on the grip and the forearm rotations. I cannot say how much important that movement out here is, and I'm not sure if anyone told about it, but it's not about that, it's about this movement. Getting these 3 fingers to actually do the work for you, that is the secret in generating a lot of power. And when you're being able to do that, then you can begin to use some forearm as well. But if you're not able to move your arm quick enough through the air, then you cannot expect yourself to ever do a backhand clear or a powerful smash or whatever it is. So make sure that this movement that there is some energy in it, and it not doing like that, because then you will never be able to do a clear. So basically go out, throw out some shuttles to left and right and enhance your speed of your arm. And when you're able to do that, then you should begin to focus on some of the things I just told you in this video. Thanks a lot for watching.